whenever you take optional as a subject, you have to think twice, thrice peacefully, because people will attract you that this optional is suitable for you, this is suitable for you. Generally what happens is, like, even many of the toppers also changed optional midway of their preparation. So what I suggest you is, before taking any subject as optional, just go through the syllabus first and see the past year papers. You can get a clarity over there that how I can write an answer for a humanity subjects. Literature, I think you may take the literature subject also, but there are more concerns about literature which I don't go in deeper. Regarding engineering subjects, maths, physics, chemistry and civil engineering, mechanical and electrical, you have to definitely go through the question paper. Okay. So I will talk about maths optional. First of all, I will introduce the syllabus. For any subject like GS also, every topper and any teacher will tell you that syllabus is very important, because when you have syllabus in your head, then it is easy for you to know what to read and what not to read. So actually many guys will forget maths optional syllabus, which is what is in paper 1, what is in paper 2. Like even if you go to some topper students, not toppers, like some aspirants, serious aspirants, they will forget that this topic is in paper 2 or paper 1. So I made a small classification, please note it down. Just a mnemonic kind of thing. Vocal D, reclap menu. Just to remember this. First one is vector analysis. Second one is ordinary differential equations. And C is calculus. A stands for analytic geometry. L stands for linear algebra. And D is dynamics and statistics. In maths optional subject, we also have some physics part, which is easy for us because we already cleared JEE. Dynamics and statics are very easy for us. I think I'll write this here. Here RE is real analysis, C is complex analysis, L is linear programming, which is very easy. You are from which branch? Huh? Metallurgy, you? Same. Okay. P is partial differential equations. In paper 1 we have ordinary differential equations, and in paper 2 we have partial differential equations. Here ME is mechanics and fluid dynamics. This is numerical analysis. And we have a little computer programming here, very basic one. Numerical analysis and computer programming. So we have roughly 11 to 12 topics. In paper 1 we have vector analysis, ordinary differential equations, calculus, analytic geometry, linear algebra, dynamics and statics. And in 2, real analysis, complex analysis, linear programming, PDE, mechanics and fluid dynamics, numerical analysis and computer programming. Here the physics part in paper 1 and paper 2, there are two topics, dynamics and statics and mechanics and fluid dynamics. They are a bit easy. We can cover the syllabus in 1 week or so. Don't scare about that computer programming part. That is also very easy. I think you have C classes in first year also. Yeah. So in this, many people have a doubt that which topic is more important, which topic is less important, like that. I will show some graphs. There is no particular thing called this is important, this is not important. Like for example, I will write this one. Can I erase this? Sure. I think paper 1 is of 250 marks and paper 2 is of 250 marks. Total optional carries 500 marks. So out of this 250, some choice will be there. So I am writing which topic carries with how many marks in different years, 15, 16, 17, 18. No need to write this down. I think this is available in internet also. Just look the pattern. So when we see in 2015, any aspirant in 2015, it seems that this is more important, this is somewhat less important, and this is the least important. But when you see here, it carries 72 marks and it carries 93, and this dynamics, which is 84 in 2015, is 22 here. And again it got high marks in 70 in 2019 and 20. Same scheme happened in 2021 also. So here there is no such thing that this topic is very important, this topic is less important. Generally people believe that we can skip physics part and go to examination, we can leave it in choice, so, but it's not the case, because 84 marks here itself is very score. Like out of 1000 students who write mains in mathematics optional, I literally tell you 800 students will leave physics as physics topics, because they will complain that less time is there and physics ये सब क्या करना होता है ये सब. So don't leave this topic. I recommend you to go with both of these topics of physics. So I think you can clearly see the graph. There is no such thing called any important topic or so. and that is the case with paper 2 also. Regarding common syllabus, I think you have studied maths in 11th and 12th, and now you are studying M1, M2, M3, M4. I can tell you that 40 to 50% of syllabus will be covered in maths optional, but the rest 50% you have to work really hard, because I can say that it is greater than M.Tech level or equal to M.Tech level, but less than PhD level. So, and what I suggest is, whenever you start preparing UPSC, many people think that we will go to Delhi and we take coaching over there and we will clear in first or second attempt. But I think when we have real time right now, second year, third year, I think you have to start preparing right now. Have you started GS portion, anything? Which one? History, okay. You? Nothing. New. Whenever you get time, just first go through the GS syllabus also, because it will motivate you how to read and what to read, because GS syllabus is also very vast thing, and we have 9 papers. Yesterday Ravi also discussed this, but it's not a fearful job. Like, it seems like a very big mountain, but if we climb one step by step, it is very easy. And regarding maths optional, Sara already told you that it is a very high scoring subject, but people complain that syllabus is very more. It seems like syllabus is easy for us, but in depth when we go there, syllabus is very deep only. But I think it is manageable if you practice more. So many toppers, whichever you have seen in YouTube, or I even talked to many guys, they simply told me that practice. If you practice more, you will definitely score more. And the another advantage of this optional is, I think GS is, we have to mug up like anything. Yesterday Ravi also discussed, people say that understanding things is different and putting it on paper is different. Because while we put on paper, we don't have much time. We have to write 50 to 60 pages in 3 hours. So that doesn't mean when you have that understanding capacity, we will write like anything. It doesn't happen with us. So we have to mug up things, that this happens. In history series of events, you have to remember it. It's not like logic se yaad ho jayega sab kuch. So maths optional is a thing where logic is more needed for us. I think we all have more logic aptitude. We already cleared JEE. So in rest humanities subjects, what happens is, we are already mugging up GS and we have to mug up optional in humanities subjects. So it's a very difficult thing. Here I think logic and mugging up balances out in our life, even in our brain. So I want to start with the topic in paper 1, ordinary differential equations. I think this topic you have heard about in 11th and 12th, and I think in engineering syllabus also this was covered a little bit. This has many topics. I think 30 to 40% of this topic you have already seen it in your classes right now. But I want to talk about some basics, so please note down. Can you tell me the definition of ordinary differential equation first of all? Basically, differential equation is a simple definition. An equation having derivatives of dependent variable with one or more independent variables. So there are two types of differential equations. One is ordinary, one is partial. The ordinary one is paper 1, partial is in paper 2. If you have one independent variable, it is ordinary differential equation, like this is one of the ordinary differential equation. If you have two independent variables, like here z is differentiable with x and y, but here it is not the case. Here only one variable is there, here two variables are there. This one is ordinary differential equation, this one is partial differential equation. And we will take another example. I will tell you what is order, what is degree. Order is nothing but the order with highest number is the order. Like here d square y by dx square is there and dy by dx is there. So this thing which is highest over here is called order here. And if you take another equation, here this thing is order, basically degree is not the highest number. Here degree is 2. Degree is nothing but the power of the highest order carries the degree. Okay. For example, sin dy by dx plus c equal to 0. This is a differential equation. Here can you tell the order? Order is 1, degree is not defined. And this is the case with cos log also. Here also order is 1 and degree is not defined. Okay. So basically differential equation, we all deal with how to create the solution. For a big differential equation, we have to bring the solution at a very easy part. Have you heard about singular solution? A solution with no arbitrary constants. Like for example, if you take x square plus y square equal to c, this family of curves will be like this. It's a circle with radius 0, 0. So whenever c changes like 1, 2, 3, 4, we will get infinity circles. So if you take c as a particular value like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, if you have only one value for the constant, it is called singular solution. Okay. We will go with some basic examples. Very basic one. Y equal to c e power 2x. When we differentiate it, I think you know this, y dash is dy by dx. Yeah. 2c e power 2x. Here we can replace c e 2 power x with y. So simply this is the solution for this equation. There are number of methods while we move on. So I want to explain one previous year question which is very easy. X square plus y square So we want to get solution for this equation. So we will differentiate with x. I think no need of explaining all these, right? Again we will differentiate with x. If you get any doubt, please ask me. We can eliminate 2 here. We will do one thing. Here we take b equal to minus 1 plus if we differentiate again with respect to x, we will get 2 y dash y double dash we will substitute this b here. Here b is minus 1, so here b is equal to minus 1 plus something. This one? Okay, sorry. I think both these terms will get cancelled. I'll continue this here. If we take y3 common, then we will get 1 plus y dash square. That's it. This question carries 10 marks. This much easy. So, like these many questions, whenever you, I think I told you the classification of ODE. Around 80 marks will come from ODE. So, if you can solve this, I think you can solve this within like 5 to 6 minutes. And if you practice more and more, this will be solved in 2 to 3 minutes. No hiccups, we can directly go through. Like even I didn't discuss any example. With our previous knowledge, we can solve this. Once you go through maths question paper, I think you get a confidence that you can solve 50 to 60 marks right now. If I give you paper right now, you will definitely solve 50 to 60 marks. Even without revising anything, you can solve it. So, first thing you have to do whenever you reach your hostel, please go through the syllabus of maths. Like I have given the crisp one, but you have to see the detailed one. Otherwise, I'll ask them to provide you in sheets. And then I think 2015 to 2021, you have to watch the syllabus. Go through all the question papers, not only with ordinary differential equations, go through every choice question and everything. Then you will get an idea about what even physics में क्या पूछ रहे क्या नहीं पूछ रहे ये सब देख लेना. And if you have any doubts about maths optional, you can ask me. Reference books I will tell in next classes. If you want right now, I can give you. I will write it. We will provide you with materials also. That is fine enough for you. If you want to practice more problems, I will give it in assignments whenever we take some breaks. There is a famous book called Krishna series. I think you may have heard about it. From here you can read vector analysis, analytical geometry, complex analysis, and for numerical analysis and LPP, no need of any material. We just go through our material, it is very enough, because these two topics carry 4 or 5 methods of problems. Only thing we have to do is practice more, because people make silly mistakes over here, the calculation mistakes and all. Method is same. UPSC asks only from that method only. So we have to practice in detail in these topics. And rest, you can follow Shyam series. This is for linear algebra. But what I recommend is, first don't go with reference books. First go through our material. Practice it first. These are like higher level things. And I think every doubt will be clarified in class only and with material. You can ask anything in last 10 to 15 minutes. And for modern algebra, I don't remember the full name. Something is like Khanna and Bamri. Note these books first of all. Later we will discuss what to read from reference books and what not.